Today's lesson is Chapter 11, Lesson 2, on pages 802 through 812. Our objective is I can convert customary units of length. Vocabulary, customary system, foot, inches, yard, mile, convert. Question 1. When you convert a bigger unit of measurement to a smaller unit of measurement, you need to blank. Question 2. When you convert a smaller unit of measurement to a bigger unit of measurement, you need to blank.
RJ was trying to keep in shape over the summer. 3 times a week, he did wind sprints on the football field. RJ calculated that he sprinted about 2,640 yards a week. He is trying to figure out how many miles that is per week. It sounds kind of complicated, but we can find out using a conversion chart. Let's take it step by step. First, look at a conversion chart for customary units of length. Locate the units you need to convert. Customary is just a fancy word we use for our measurement system in the United States. RJ knows how many yards he ran and wants to find out how many miles that is. There are 1,760 yards in 1 mile. Next, identify the operation to use to convert the units. To change smaller units to larger units, divide. To change larger units into smaller units, multiply. Since we're going from yards to miles, that's smaller units to larger units. That means we'll have to divide. Now, solve the problem. We'll divide 2,640 by 1,760 to find out how many miles RJ ran each week. Finally, solve the problem. These are big numbers, so we'll use a calculator to divide 2,640 by 1,760. Alright, so the 2,640 yards RJ ran each week is the same as 1.5 miles. Wow! He's sure running a lot. He's going to be in great shape when the season starts.
Alright, page 807 has this conversion chart to help you out, feet into inches, yards into feet and inches, and miles into feet and yards. So remember that when you convert, you change one unit to another. So when you're converting larger to smaller, you multiply. So not numbers, units. So for example, a larger unit, a foot, is larger than an inch. So if we were converting feet to inches, we would multiply. And then to convert a smaller unit to a larger unit, we divide. So again, not numbers, units. So I could do, smaller unit would be inches in this case, because an inch is smaller than a foot if you look at it. And if we're converting inches into feet, we would then divide. Alright, I'm going to look at this example to see it in action. So it says that riders must be 48 inches tall for this ride, and Chang is 4 feet tall. Is he tall enough? So we are trying to convert 4 feet to inches. So remember, if we look back down here, feet is larger than an inch, so we're going larger to smaller, so we need to multiply our numbers. And we need to know how many are in 1 foot in this case. So you can look at your conversion chart and know there are 12 inches in a foot, if you didn't know that. And we'll do 12 times the 4 feet to figure out how many inches he is. 12 times 4 is a basic fact, and we know that's 48 inches. So then we have to think about, is he tall enough? And yes, he is, because it requires him to be 48 inches. And then you can always check with the inverse. So you can use division to check, and you can do 48 divided by 4 to get 12. Alright, look back at these 2 questions. Make sure you read them carefully. We talked about them twice in the video, so go back and rewatch if you don't know.